Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the wonderful world of perimeter. Perimeter, what does it mean? It means the walk around the edge, not the space inside. It's the walk around the edge. Question 1, calculate the perimeter of each shape. We've got our scale here. Each box is 1 centimeter squared, so it's 1 centimeter in length. When we're calculating perimeter, the walk around the edge, there's a couple of mistakes that we make. The first thing is forgetting where we start. To combat this, I like to put a little dot there, a nice big one, almost like a bullet point. I start from this corner and I do dots inside the box. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I make a note of that. Okay, that's really useful. I've done that side. And if we follow that procedure every time, we'll never get a side wrong. So that's 5 centimeters in length. You can turn it. I don't really need to, but if you want to, you can turn the page. It's start again, okay? Because we've got to do the walk around the outside, all right? If we don't count this box, this length, if we start here, we'll get a side of how long? 1 centimeter. It's not 1 centimeter. You can see that already. So it's start from this corner, 1, 2. So that's going to be 2 centimeters. What am I going to do again? I'm going to start from here. And it is the walk around the edge. So we just count the squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, for a regular shape like this, I think, is it regular? Come back to me. Is this shape regular or irregular? Good question, Mr. Greytrex. I don't know off the top of my head. See, even teachers don't know from time to time. So we know that they're going to be the same. If I got 4 centimeters there, I would know that I've missed a square. And sometimes what I like to do, just because I can tell, I don't count the boxes so I don't get confused. So I know that's going to be 2 centimeters. And now all I need to do is add those up. All right, it's the walk around the edge. How long would I have walked if I'd have done all this? I'd have done 5. Oh, 5 and 5 is 10. That's a nice easy number to start with. 5 add 5 is 10. 11, 12, 13, 14 centimeters. Perimeter, it is the walk around the edge. Okay. Here, we've got a triangle. All right. Exactly the same context. Just because it's a different shape, it is the walk around the edge. And it tells you how long each side is. How good is that? All right. Here, we've got a shape that looks a little bit unusual. Looks a bit like my garden, actually. Maybe a bit longer. Oh, wait. It's centimeters, not meters. Definitely smaller. What can I do to make sure that I've got all of these? There's 2 methods you can use. The first one is you can count up as you go around and make a note of where you start if you feel confident. So you could do 1, add 7, 8, add 6, and so on, all the way around until you get back to 1 centimeter. Or if you feel less comfortable with that, you could treat it like a tick list, like a checklist, and you could just make a note of them where there's space. So once you've done 1 centimeter, you give it a tick. The next one is 7. The next one is 6. Now, adding loads and loads of numbers together could be a bit of a challenge. It could get a bit confusing. So once you've done those 3, 7 add 6, well, 7 add 7 really, isn't it? Because we've got 7 and 6 and 1. 6 and 1 is 7, so we've got 14. Once we've got that from that tick, I know where I've got up to. I can move on to the next one. So I've got 14, because that's the number that we're starting with down here from these sides. 14, add 7, tick it off. Add 2, tick it off. 3 numbers, 14. Add them up, all right? Once we've done all the sides, it gives us the length of the perimeter. As we go down the work, it's going to get a little bit more challenging. So it says, work out the missing lengths of the perimeter. Sorry, technical difficulties. Work out the missing lengths on these shapes. You've got to use what you know to help with what you don't know. If I know that this length of side is 10 centimeters and I've got 3 centimeters here, how am I going to work out what that distance is? Well, to there, the length of that side is 3 centimeters. I know that that's 3. What am I looking for? 10. What 2 numbers together make 10? 3 and that'll work out the length of that side. I'm not going to tell you any more on that one. I'm going to leave that there just in case I mess up what I'm saying. And I think I've talked long enough there. So good luck and get in touch if you need anything.